He was the only German general admired by both sides, a commander so brilliant that even his sworn enemy, Winston Churchill, praised him. But in 1944, the legendary Desert Fox, Field Marshal Rommel, would face a foe far more dangerous than the Allied armies, Adolf Hitler himself. Erwin was a rock star general. He became a legend in the sands of North Africa, where his lightning-fast blitzkrieg tactics consistently outmaneuvered the British. His own soldiers adored him, civilians admired him, and even his opponents respected his code of conduct. Rommel was known for fighting with honor, refusing illegal orders to execute prisoners or harm civilian populations. But here was Rommel's problem. His loyalty was to Germany, not to the foot. By early 1944, the tide of the war had turned. As Hitler obsessed over defending France from the inevitable Allied invasion, Rommel saw the writing on the wall. He warned Hitler directly that the war was unwinnable. Germany had to negotiate peace or face total and absolute destruction. Hitler, of course, didn't like hearing that one bit. When D-Day finally came on June 6, 1944, Rommel's worst fears came true. The German defenses on the Normandy coast, which he had desperately tried to fortify, began to crumble. Officers panicked, receiving contradictory orders from a leadership in chaos. Hitler, deluded and stubborn, refused to release critical armored divisions to counterattack the beachheads. Rommel pleaded with him to act, to see reality. But the Führer wasn't listening. The German front was collapsing, and Rommel knew it. Then came the breaking point. On July 20th, a group of high-ranking German officers, desperate to save their country, attempted to assassinate Hitler. While Rommel wasn't directly part of the bombing plot, he knew the conspirators and sympathized with their goal. He believed Hitler had to be removed from power peacefully if possible, but violently if necessary. When the plot failed, Hitler's paranoia exploded into a brutal purge. He sought bloody revenge. The Gestapo launched a terrifying wave of interrogations and much more. And eventually, under duress, someone mentioned Rommel's name. On October 14, 1944, two of Hitler's generals arrived at Rommel's home. They gave him a simple, horrifying choice: take his own life with a cyanide capsule, and his family would be spared and he would receive a state funeral. If he refused, he would face a show trial, and his family would suffer the consequences. Rommel calmly said goodbye to his wife and son, dressed in his full uniform, and walked out to their car. He accepted his fate. The Nazi regime buried him with full military honors, hailing him as a national hero who died from his war wounds. But it was all a lie. Rommel wasn't Hitler's hero. He was the general who dared to see the truth, and for that, he paid the ultimate price.